Happy first day of fall, everybody. And as always, thank you for tuning in. Today, as promised, we continue to bring you guys to new events this year. And this is going to be our third haunt event. But before the night falls and we enjoy the haunt event here, we're first going to enjoy the daytime park at Knott's Berry Farm. Later on tonight, we will be back to go to Knott's Berry Farm. That'll be in a separate video. But we intend to check out the daytime of the park, get a lay of the land, see all the rides that they have to offer, as well as some of the boysenberry festivities, indulge in some of those drinks and food. But all along, we're going to bring you guys along for the fun. So let's get inside the park and have some fun. All right, and before we head into the park, we're checking out the tribute store here for Knott's Berry Farm. You know, we love ourselves a good tribute store. Get ourselves in the mood for tonight. Wow, this is actually fairly impressive. And it is a museum as well. So super cool. And this shirt right here. This shirt, let me get my shadow out of it, is a must. It is the 50th anniversary of Knott's Berry Farm this year. The second room, but before we go into the second room, they do have this. Chris and April were explaining this to me. It's this cool lantern. It's an interactive lantern. Activation highlights 54 in mazes, 10 scare zones. Your lantern will detect and activate special moments in all of our mazes and scare zones. That's super cool. I like that. Additional level of immersion. But let's check out this next room. Man. Way to set the bar for a scare zone, or not a scare zone, my apologies, for a tribute store. I don't know, Orlando. Knott's may have your number. And check out this gravestone, and right below it, they have these cool hats, and you guys know I love myself some hats. Each of these hats is actually themed to the different scare zones and haunts inside of Knott's Berry Farm. Now, guys, tonight when we head in there, I gotta tell you, I haven't done a ton of research, and that's the way I like to do it. I like to bring you guys along and give you my true first-hand review, but I am super excited. From what I heard, this park is amazing, the event is amazing, and I'm looking forward to bringing you guys along for the fun. Check this merch out. Wow, good thing I have self-restraint. If not, I would go broke on this trip. Everything in here is so darn cool.
Too late to turn back now.
Oh, it's too late to turn back now, apparently. And check it out, they have these cool popcorn buckets. It looks like now showing final film in town. Or finest, sorry. Wow. And of course, over here you have some great opportunities for photo ops. Check this all out. You could be the ticket booth, or Halloween haunt. Knott's Berry Farm. Everyone has to go sometime. We just came from this area over here, this ghost town, but check this out. This is immersion on a whole nother level. Look at this. It looks like a facade display, and they got some characters in the background. Whoa. Whoa, look at that. Creepy. As we look at more of the merch here, this place just keeps getting better. This is the museum portion of the tribute store. They have so many cool things here. Check it out. This is kind of Halloween Horror Nights-esque. The Crypt Keeper. He is technically the first icon to ever come to Halloween Horror Nights in its early years, within I think the first 5 years of Halloween Horror Nights. Oh, Oh, Scary Farm Monopoly. Okay, so is this Monopoly actually real? And is it actually Monopoly? I don't know, but interesting. Scary Farm-opoly. That might be something that we would grab, as well as these cool backpacks, some of the 50th anniversary shirts. And check out these cool displays. If you're looking at making like a little Halloween town, this would be cool. And in addition to the 50th anniversary banners, we also have a nice large 50th anniversary photo op here. And just like in the other Cedar Fair parks, we have that winged chair photo op as well. All right, what a start to the day. The fog hasn't even fallen. We haven't even got in to enjoy Knott's Berry Farm, but we're already looking forward to Knott's Scary Farm. That tribute store was spectacular. And here we are, the entrance to Knott's Berry Farm, and you can see all the Knott's Scary decorations. Let's make our way in. Guys, I am excited. I know that I say that occasionally, not too often, but this is a whole new park, and a park that I've been looking forward to checking out for a really long time, with a lot of history, not only as a theme park, but with the 50th year, obviously, a lot of history as a haunt event. This event is probably the oldest event that we will have experienced now on the channel. Halloween Horror Nights does not compare as far as the time that it's been around, obviously. But let's get inside. All right, and we've made it inside the park. Check it out. We could already see one of the coasters. It looks pretty intense. But look at this display for Knott's Scary Farm. It looks like they have a bunch of little kind of touches of the past. Knott's Scary Farm, Howl-O-Scream, the 30th. Little nods to the past of Knott's Scary Farm as they celebrate their 50th anniversary. And we head into Ghost Town, but before we do, let's take a quick look and orient ourselves because we're hungry. But yeah, this park is huge. Panda Express might be the move. But check it out, guys. Woo! Knott's Berry Farm. All right, I gotta take this all in. I've always been a sucker for like a Western type of feel, and they hit the nail on the head with this area. We're looking for maybe Panda Express or a sandwich shop so we could grab something quick to eat, but look at this, guys. Take it all in. All right, and check it out. We got our cool placemat, and we got our compañeros, April and Chris.
Back again.
All right, so we got the squad, and I do gotta say, so far we haven't done much, but the little bit that we've seen looks amazing in this park. We're super hungry, so we had to do a pit stop.
Yeah.
It was really April. She's hangry. She like scratched Chris, punched me. It was crazy. We had to bring her
I got
here.
blood.
Yeah.
The scab.
Yeah, the body and the blood. She had to bring out the body and the blood, but no. This park so far looks amazing. We're gonna grab some food, enjoy some of it. Maybe we'll give you a little bit of a review, but today is gonna be a little bit of a sensory overload because this park seems amazing. You guys excited?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
looks very big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got waffles.
All right, so we got ourselves some elk fries and also some boysenberry. Our waitress was nice enough to give us a little sample of it because we didn't actually order it. But if you know anything about Knott's, boysenberry is like a big thing. So this is the problem of traveling with other vloggers. All right.
You like snatched it.
All right, now take a sip, April. You're gonna be.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're gonna be our tester.
Yeah. Smell it. Yeah. Smell that boysenberry.
Smells fruity.
Yeah,
Oh.
I would think so.
Palate.
Tastes like
Punch.
berry.
Is it very good,
Yeah, I would say so.
dad
Right,
jokes.
Chris? Here's your straw.
Chris? All right, Lady in the Trampet, guys. Lady in the Trampet.
Do you smell it? Oh.
It's nice.
Good.
It's very light. It's
All
not
right.
as hard as I was expecting.
All right, let's flip it around. Chris will do the pleasure of.
Bring it around town.
It's not
Oh
strong.
wow!
Not strong.
It reminds me of like a freeze pop. The flavor of like a grape freeze pop.
Like it melted. And,
Yeah. Now I'm excited to try more boysenberry.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we just crushed some huge meals. It was delicious. They weren't on the meal plan, so these were out of pocket. I was expecting that my King's Dominion meal plan was going to work, but we got some more boysenberry. Chris ordered is it boysenberry pie?
Yes.
Check it out, and the boysenberry drink was delicious. So I'm gonna beg to assume that this is gonna be delicious as well. Chris, hit us with the first taste test.
I'm gonna flip it back.
Alrighty. Alright. I get a little Cool Whip. A little of that boysenberry on there. Look at that.
Is everything boysenberry delicious?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Tastes like the punch.
Refreshing?
Not too sweet.
Okay.
That's surprising. Pies usually are sweet. It's good.
Nice. All right, so the food's all done, so it's time to continue exploring the park. I'm still blown away by everything. The food was actually great. A little expensive. Of course, we chose accidentally the only place that did not go on my meal plan, but that's fine. We were really hungry, so we just decided to take the L, pay for it. But the food was actually fairly good. So I think it was called like the Ghost Town Grill.
Yes.
Ghost Town Grill. So very good food. We'll keep on making our way through. We got about like another 3 to 4 hours before we need to start getting ready for Knott's Berry Farm, because today we are doing the buffet, which is right around the time that we'll end this video and start the Knott's Berry Farm video. And we're making our way through. We got the Calico Saloon on our left and a couple of the shops. But as you can see, theming here is on another level. Look at this ride ahead of us. Look at that drop tower. Everything just looks so immersive, and this space too. This park is huge. It looks like we got a stage right over here where I'm assuming there's going to be some cool performers later on tonight. This massive train or locomotive, however you choose to call it. There's a couple rides that we want to make sure that we do today. Oh wow, look at this carnival building over here. Is that a facade to one of the houses? All right, so for our first ride, we're doing the mine train, the Calico mine train. I'm excited. This looks like it's going to be a fun one. Super cool.
All we normally mine is turned to candy. Sweet. Big Rig and have some candy. Best day ever. These vines sure were a twist I won't play. Good thing I've been well doing it.
All right, so our first little ride here at Knott's Berry Farm. And I gotta say, super impressive, very Disney-esque as far as like the mine train. Reminded me a little bit of the Seven Dwarfs mine train. Not as extreme, but how many animatronics do you think were in there? At least 100 or something like that, right?
There was a lot. They
They're-
were really cool. Big
Yeah.
show scenes.
Big show scenes. You get to experience them from different angles. I loved it. The only down part about it was today is a busy day. It is a Saturday, so we did wait in line for a really long time, but a worthy ride to wait for. We just don't have that much time. So let's continue through the park, having some fun. And here we have the Knott's Berry Farm Drop Tower. Not sure if that's the official name, but as we make our way through, you guys should know by now, drop towers are not my thing, but check out this coaster. I believe it is closed currently, and that's unfortunate because I would have loved to ride this. It's like a little mini King de Ka. And we continue our path through, just soaking it in. They got their Wild Mouse coaster. They got their drop coaster right here, resembling kind of like a Rip Ride Rocket over at Universal. I'm down to get a ride in. I just want to make sure that I make it around the whole entire park. Get to check it all out before I do. And check it out, some more of the decorations going on around the park. We got this cool fountain with these awesome pumpkins and surrounded by like a little like courtyard of pumpkins. The stage over here must have a really cool show as well. And it looks like you could do like food in a show with this particular stage over here. But something terrifying must be going on up here. All Alright, so unfortunately it does seem like a large part of the park is closed. There is an area where they're doing a private event during the daytime, and then in the nighttime it turns into a skier zone. So I'm not sure that dark ride that we were planning on doing is going to be something that we're going to be able to do. But we continue our way. We're crossing back through Ghost Town, getting to the other end so we could continue to observe and soak in everything that Knott's Berry Farm has to offer during the daytime. And we keep making our way, and we run into this amazing looking rapids ride here with all these animatronics. Check out the panther up there, as well as this big old bear here who caught himself a salmon. Oh, very nice. I do want to ride that ride, but unfortunately I don't think today is a good time to get soaked. And check it out, they have a real interactive portion of the rapids where the kids over here can actually charge the TNT as the riders ride by. And we head into Memory Lane. And I gotta tell you guys, I didn't do much research in advance of this trip because, as I've done in the past, I like to bring you guys along and give you guys my raw first-hand review of the park. And I gotta say, so far Knott's is blowing my mind, and the more I move further, the less I'm paying attention to filming and the more I'm just paying attention to all the aesthetics and all the little pieces of theming that they have around the park. Like, look at this huge theater here inside of a Cedar Fair park. I'm so used to like King's Dominion, and this is so different. All right, so we've decided we're gonna take a little peek into some of the stores here. All the lines on the rides are extremely long, so sightseeing may be most of what we do today. Oh yes, and I like it in here already. Check out all the cool trinkets. He's wearing those little jingly things on his feet. And we're making our way through. A lot of history in here. And check it out. The old Knott's Berry Farm place. Buena Park, California. And some old advertising for Knott's Berry Farm's Ghost Town. Look at that. And it's still in pristine shape. Still kind of resembles exactly what it was like back in the day. And also, Chris was pointing out, a adult dinner here is advertised for a complete dinner for an adult, $3. We need to find where this place is and hold them to it. This is false advertisement if they have this out and they don't honor it. And this wall over here is an intricate kind of display of a bunch of arrowheads. Look at those, they look super cool. And check it out, Ghost Town Grill. This is where we had our dinner, or lunch actually, sorry, earlier today. It's been around for a while. And look at this cool little educational board here. They show you how to do shadow puppets with your hands. I like that. In addition to all the cool mining stuff, you get a nice glimpse into the past, into how the pioneers of our country made way for us. And check it out, Senor George Washington. This place has so much to look at. Oh, is this what a casino used to look like back in the day? And basically, yes, that is what it is. The traditional game of faro. History and rules of the king and old western saloons. Very cool. And wrapping up our little walkthrough through this store, of course, we have an antique western roulette table. This would be pretty cool if it actually is what it looked like. It does look pretty legitimate, and everything in this store does look fairly legitimate. So that's awesome if this game has been around for that long. And from one store to another, we move on over here to the general merchant store. Here, I think there'll be many more items for us to purchase. The other one is more like a little museum. And check out this shirt. All aboard. Is there like a train ride at Knott's Berry Farm? That would be awesome. Like I said, I don't know what to expect tonight, but I'm super excited for the event. And as far as 50th anniversary merch goes, Chris is showing us a bunch of it here, as well as this kind of like thermos that you could put a bunch of stickers on. Super smart marketing. The thermos comes blank, but they've already have it marketed up here for all these stickers that you could put on it. So additional cross sales. But I think I do need to get myself a 50th anniversary shirt. Will we get one with all the houses? And surprisingly, there's a lot more houses than I expected. Or are we going to get that other one that has the 50th anniversary on the front? And this is another cool shirt right here with the gargoyle. But guys, if you're worried about the bag policy. They do have this cool 50th anniversary bag, so if you're planning on getting yourself, you can't kind of see it because of the glare, but it does say 50th anniversary, Not Scary Farm. If you are planning on getting yourself some merch and looking for the right item, this is perfect because it allows you to actually bring your items into the park, and I believe it's like $16.99 if you have an annual pass. You get yourself a discount as well, but it also hangs nice and cool. And of course they got some delicious boysenberry popcorn. They have boysenberry everything here. It's kind of a shame that we don't have more time on this trip because, as you can see on my face, I'm having an amazing time and we've only ridden one ride. That one ride was spectacular. All the rest of the lines for these rides at the moment are severely long, but there is some things that we want to try out. This particular ride right here behind us, you'll see in just a moment, is one that we're probably going to end up missing because it's like a 40-minute wait. And we just don't have 40 minutes to waste in a line if we want to enjoy what Knott's Berry Farm has to offer, at least soak in all the sights. And this ride that we were just looking at is the Silver Bullet. It reminds me of like a mixture of like Alpengeist and Griffin. It looks super cool. I wish it was something that we had time for, but this just means we're gonna have to make another trip out to Knott's Berry Farm very soon. Alrighty guys, I think on that note, we're gonna call it from here at Knott's Berry Farm. We had an amazing time going around the park, although we weren't able to enjoy many rides. Just walking around this park is amazing. All the different scenery, all the different theming. I really enjoyed soaking it all in, although we didn't get to do too many rides. That one ride that we were able to do was very telling of what other rides will be like, but we were limited on our time, so unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut it short and start making our way to our buffet over for Knott's Berry Farm. We were joined by our friend Abril and our friend Christopher.
What's up?
Which made it a great time here at the park. But next is Knott's Berry Farm, so make sure to join us on that video as well. We'll see you on the next one, but don't forget to ask yourself,
Have you been entertained?